if you're new here, my name is Jolie Nachurango, and the channel name is Jolie, the German language student instructor. Why the German language student instructor is because I am documenting my journey here as a student, and from being a student, I will go into being an instructor. So here, what we're doing is revision classes. So revision classes of what I'm actually learning. Yes, I instruct in the beginner course. If you are new and you don't know anything in German, there is a complete beginner's course that I have on my website, but you can write to me and request for that as a complete beginner. It will take you from zero into German, okay? From zero into the basics of German. So from the basics, you will go into learning what I am documenting here. So in today's lesson, we're looking at das Essen und die Getränke. That is eating, eats, and drinks. So you've noticed that we as humans who live on food most of the time, man can, but where in the Bible it says man cannot live by bread alone, but by the word of God. So today we're looking at what human can live by, and that is food and drinking. Okay, because when you eat, sometimes you drink. So what are those things? We want to look at the vocabulary of drinks. We can't exhaust it all. You have to do further research, but this is what I'm going to give you, and give you the language that they use in, say, ordering, or if you want something. Okay, so in today's lesson, that is what we look. And because in German we have what we call the nouns, and with the nouns we have articles that go with them. Okay, articles as in for each particular noun we have the masculine, we have masculine nouns, we have feminine nouns, and we have neuter nouns. So when you see a there, when you see a there, it is a masculine noun. When you see a d, it is a feminine noun. When you see a das, it is a neuter noun. Now, don't focus on knowing everything, being perfect. It comes with time, it comes with practice. So even in, because we're looking at nouns, we're looking at eats and drinks, which nouns they use. So you will find a d, a dare, a das. So just embrace it the way it is. Later, as we progress, we'll look at the grammar that is behind whatever we're looking at today. So we'll start der Reis. Der Reis is rice. Der Manok is cassava. Die Kartoffeln. Die Kartoffeln, Irish potatoes. Die Kochbananen is cooking banana or cooking banana. In my culture here, it's called matoke. So green cooking banana is Kochbananen. Die Süßkartoffeln. Süßkartoffeln is sweet potato. Das Maisbrot. Das Maisbrot is cornbread, or what we know here as posho. You can say Maisbrot, and the article is das. Das Maisbrot. We have das Hirsenbrot. Hirsenbrot is millet bread. Millet bread is Hirsenbrot, or here normally known as Kaloware steak. Und das Fleisch. Das Fleisch is meat. Das Fleisch is meat. Die Bohnen. Die Bohnen. Die Bohnen is beans. Die Erbsen. Die Erbsen is peas. Die Erbsen is peas. Die Leber. Die Leber is liver. The pomace. The pomace or the fetus. Pomace or fetus is fries, what we know as chips. The pomace or the fetus is chips. We have the I is one egg, but the aya, eggs. The aya for plural is eggs. Das I is the noun, is the article, is the neuter article for I. But if it's plural, then you say die aya for egg. We have the pizza. The pizza is pizza. Die Würste, those are sausages. If you want sausages, you say die Würste because it has the umlaut. Then we have das Hähnchen. Das Hähnchen is chicken. Das Hähnchen is chicken. Then we have das Brot. Das Brot is bread. Das Brot is bread. Der Kuchen. Der Kuchen is cake. Das Mais. Remember, we say das Mais Brot, but now we are looking at das Mais. Das Mais is maize. Der Fisch. Der Fisch is fish. We also have die Schokolade. Die Schokolade is chocolate. Das Eis. Das Eis is ice cream. Der Pfannkuchen. Der Pfannkuchen. Pfannkuchen is pancakes. Die Suppe is soup. Die Suppe is soup. Die Cola is cola. Coca-Cola like. Then how about juice? Der Saft. Der Saft is juice. Das Mineral Wasser is mineral water. Die Milch. Die Milch is milk. Das Bier. Das Bier is beer. Der Kaffee is coffee. Der Kaffee is coffee. Der Wein. Der Wein is wine. Der Joghurt. Yogurt is yogurt. How about das Obst? Das Obst we refer to fruits. Das Obst we refer to fruits. In das Obst we have die Bananen. Die Bananen is bananas. We have die Maracuja. Die Maracuja, these are passion fruits. Der Apfel. Der Apfel, apples. Die Orangen. Die Orangen, oranges. Die Birnen. Birnen is pear. Pears. Die Birnen is pears. So die Ananas. Die Ananas, pineapple. Die Ananas, pineapple. Die Trauben. Die Trauben, these are grapes. Trauben, grapes. Der Erdbeeren. Der Erdbeeren is strawberry. Die mangoes. Die mangoes. Mangoes, because there are many mangoes. And avocado. Avocado is avocado. Okay. And then we have Gemüse. Das Gemüse. Die Gemüse for plural. Das Gemüse, vegetable. Die Gemüse, vegetables. Die Tomaten. Die Tomaten, tomatoes. Die Zwiebel. Die Zwiebel is onion. Die Karotten. Die Karotten is carrots. Der Kohl. Der Kohl, cabbages. Der Kohl, cabbages. Die Paprika is green pepper. Die Paprika is green pepper. Green pepper. Die Paprika. Die Gurke. Gurke is cucumber. Gurke is cucumber, and the air fruit. The air fruit is eggplant. Der broccoli. Broccoli. So in general, we can say das Essen to mean food. Das Essen to mean food. Die Getränke, drinks. Die Getränke is drinks. Das Obst, fruits. Und das Gemüse, vegetables. Let us look at, we looked at cola, those in Getränke, we looked at cola. And how about juice? How do we call juice? Juice is called der Saft. Der Saft is juice. So we have different kinds of juices. So from a given fruit, you can have a Saft. A fruit plus Saft makes it the Saft. Like you would say orange, what you get from orange is orange juice. So orange and Saft. So mango Saft is mango juice. Mango Saft means mango juice. Guavensaft is guava juice. Beetensaft is beetroot. Beetensaft is beetroot. Melonensaft is melon juice. Beerensaft is berry juice. Ananasaft is soursop juice. Soursop juice is ananasaft. Then we have ananas saft, pineapple juice. Sukaroa saft is sugarcane juice. Hibiscus saft is hibiscus juice. Tomaten saft is tomato juice. Papaya saft, papaya juice. Aloe black saft is aloe vera juice. Kroitate is herbal tea. Okay, so how do you say your favorite food or your favorite drinks? So your favorite is Lieblings. So you add Essen to mean favorite food. So Lieblings plus Essen, you get Lieblingsessen for favorite food. How about drinks? Drinks is Getränke, but favorite is Lieblings. So Lieblings plus Getränke, you get Lieblingsgetränke to mean favorite drink or favorite drinks. So we have questions about how to ask. So was ist Ihr Lieblingsessen? Was ist Ihr Lieblingsgetränke? So you can answer, mein Lieblingsgetränke ist Mangosaft. My favorite drink is mango juice. Or you can say, mein Lieblingsgetränke ist Mangosaft, Mango und Guavensaft. Oder Ananas plus avocado saft. So that is how you answer my favorite drink, my favorite food. Mein Lieblingsessen ist Mais und Fleisch. So let us look at the types of meat. How about meat? Meat is das Fleisch, meat. So we have Rindfleisch, which is beef. Rindfleisch is beef. We have Schafleisch. Schafleisch is mutton, sheep. Mutton is it's meat from sheep. Schafleisch. Then we have Schweinefleisch. Schweinefleisch is pork. Schweinefleisch is pork. Hackfleisch is minced meat. Hackfleisch is minced meat. Ziegenfleisch. Like goat's meat. Ziegenfleisch is goat's meat. Putenfleisch is turkey. Puten, Fleisch is Turkey, or Puten. Okay, so Puten Fleisch is Turkey. How about when you're referring to steak or something which is, steak? Braten. Braten is, so we looked at Fleisch. So if you want to modify it into steak, you say Rinderbraten oder Schweinbraten or Ziegenbraten, like how you all Putenbraten. So Rinderbraten is beef roast or beef steak. Then Schweinbraten is pork roast or steak. I don't know if pork has steak, but it is pork roast. And then we have Ziegenbraten, that is goat roast, goat meat roast. Okay, so you can make a combination of that. Was ist Ihre Lieblingsessen? You can say my Lieblingsessen ist Rice Meat Rinderbraten, or Ich mag Rice Meat Rinderfleisch. So we looked at gern, to like, but here, because we are looking at foods, we would want to take it on with a verb called mögen. Mögen is also to like. But if you're modifying it, you say Ich mag. I like. So Ich mag Rinderfleisch mit Rice, or Ich mag Rice mit Rinderfleisch. It means I like rice with meat. So many questions come. Mögen Sie? Mögen is to like. Do you like? Mögen Sie Orangensaft? Do you like oranges? Or mögen Sie Wein? Do you like wine? Or mögen Sie Pizza? You can, yeah, if you like it, you can say, yeah, ich mag Pizza. Okay, ich mag Pizza, or nein, ich mag nicht Pizza. Ich mag nicht means I don't like. Ja, ich mag Pizza is I like pizza. So machen, so you can say mögen Sie or mögst du for the informal and informal. Mögen Sie is the formal setting, and mögst du is the informal setting. So let us try to conjugate and see how, if I'm referring to different people, what they like. So we've looked at mögen, to like. So ich mag Bier. I like beer. Sie mögen Rice mit Fleisch. Du mögst Kartoffeln. Jolly mag Rice. Sie mag Rice. To mean sie, there is also that sie for to mean her or she. John mag fish. So if it's he, we use er. Er mag fish. And then how about we all? Wir alle mögen, or wir mögen fish. We like fish, or we all like fish. Okay. And how about if I'm asking how to test? How do you write? Have you tested this? So to know how this tests, okay, we use the word geschmeckt. But geschmecken is the verb. Geschmecken is the verb. So how does pizza test for you? We can say, wie schmeckt Ihnen Pizza? Ihnen is you. Wie is how. Okay. Wie schmeckt Ihnen Pizza? Wie schmeckt, remember, schmeckt is to test. Okay. Geschmecken is to test. So geschmeck is to test, but the verb is schmecken. Schmecken is to test. So wie schmeckt Ihnen Pizza, or wie schmeckt dir Pizza? Ihnen is the informal and dir is the Ihnen is the formal and dir is the informal. So wie schmeckt, let's look at some of the questions that we can come up with. Wie schmeckt Ihnen Wein? Wie schmeckt Ihnen Wein? Wie schmeckt dir Wein? Wie schmeckt mir sehr gut? Wein schmeckt mir prima. Wine tastes so good. Wine tastes very good. Wein schmeckt mir gut. Mir gut is tastes to me. Good, very good. Sehr gut is very good. And let us say, okay, if it tastes very good, how about terms to use? Maybe delicious, sour taste. Let us look at the test. So we have lecker. Lecker is also a test to mean delicious. Köstlich is delicious as well. Yummy, but köstlich, yummy. Sehr gut, we've said very good. And super, test super. The test is super. Then we have süß, means sweet. It is süß. And sour is sour. Bitter is bitter. Then scharf is hot. Sharp, and then that chili test there. It's hot. Sauce. Mild is mild. Mild, and then würzig. Würzig is spicy. The other one is hot, which means sharp. Sharp is hot. Sharp is hot. Okay. In other words, some would say heiß, but here, because we're referring to food, we say scharf. And then we have würzig to mean spicy. So, wie schmeckt die Pommes mit Leber? Then you would say, we're asking how does chips or fries taste with liver? So you would answer Pommes mit Leber schmeckt mir köstlich or mir lecker. Mir lecker, remember we said it is delicious. Mir lecker, mir köstlich, and that is about food. Because we are looking at food, you need to ask, we've not even talked about breakfast. So what are you eating? The verb to eat is essen. Essen is the verb to eat. Okay? But we've looked at liking as mögen. To like is mögen. But eating, we can also use another verb which means to like is gern. Essen Sie gern rice? Do you like eating? Gern is to like. Essen Sie gern rice? Essen Sie gern Fleisch? Essen Sie gern Orangensaft? Rather, trinken Sie gern Orangensaft? Because drinking we use trinken, and then essen we use, it's meant for eating. So essen Sie gern whatever you like to eat. Okay, so yeah, ich esse gern Fisch. Nein, ich esse nicht gern fish. No, I don't eat fish. So yeah, I like eating fish, which is ja, ich esse gern Fisch. Nein, ich esse nicht gern fish. So you don't like eating fish. So we have a bit of conjugation here because you'll find for the informal bit ist du gern Fisch. Yeah, ist du gern Fisch. So by informal, remember we said when you use the first name, that is how we use the informal. But if it's Nachname is forename. If Nachname is your surname, we use Ihnen. We use a formal setting which is the Z form, and in this case it's essen Sie gern. But the informal was ist du gern, and ist is kind of different. It's different from the other verbs that we've been using. So trinken Sie gern Bier? Trinken Sie gern Bier? Do you like drinking beer? Ja, ich trinke gern Bier. Or nein, ich trinke nicht gern Bier. So, was essen Sie gern? Was essen Sie gern? What do you like eating? What do you like eating? Was essen Sie gern? The other one was, do you like? Essen Sie. We started with the verb. But now we're adding, was essen Sie? What? Was is what? Was isst du gern? Was essen Sie gern? Was trinken Sie gern? What do you like drinking? What do you like to drink? Was trinkst du gern? Okay. We also like Hefebrei. Hefebrei is porridge. This is a bit of vocabulary. For vocabulary, ich trinke gern Hefebrei. Then we have cereals, which is muesli. Muesli is cereals. It's a combination of so many cereals, oats, Weetabix, this and that. The cereals that you know, cornflakes, and is muesli. Muesli mit Milch, or muesli with milk. Ich trinke gern that. And then popcorn is popcorn. Milkshake is milkshake. Ich esse gern. You can say ich esse gern Brot. Und ich trinke gern. Und trinke gern say Milch oder Tee oder Hefebrei. Or okay, so that is about it. And we have, okay, normally we have breakfast, lunch, and supper in some settings. And then breakfast is Frühstück. Frühstück. Frühstück is breakfast. Lunch is Mittagessen, because afternoon is Mittag. So Mittag plus Essen, you get Mittagessen. How about dinner? Dinner is in the evening. So evening is Abend. Abend plus Essen, you get Abendessen. So that is dinner. Was essen Sie gern zum Frühstück? Was essen Sie gern zum Frühstück? What are you having? What would you like to have for breakfast? How about lunch? Was essen Sie gern zu Mittag? Was essen Sie gern zu Mittag? And was essen Sie gern zu Abend? Remember, for Frühstück, it's Frühstück. Frühstück, it's zum Frühstück. Okay? And then we have zu Mittag, zu Abend. But we've also said zu because we use zu because we have already mentioned the Essen, which would have been Mittagessen or Abendessen. But the question here is, was essen Sie gern Mittag? Okay, because it would have been was essen Sie gern Mittagessen, but no, it's not correct here. Because we've used essen, you don't want to repeat yourself. So, was essen Sie gern zu Abend? Because you've already said the essen and Abend. So, Abend will mean dinner. So, what are you having for, or what would you like to have for dinner? Then you would say, I would like ich esse gern this. Ich esse gern Meat. Ich esse gern Fleisch mit Reis mit Fleisch. Ich esse gern koche Banane mit Leber, something like that. Und was essen Sie gern zum Frühstück? So we've looked at all those things, and what I want to encourage you is that practice. So I know by the end of this lesson you will be able to order for something at, say, Cafe Javas, or when you're taken out to one of the cafes in Berlin. You will not get hungry. So I wish you a good learning experience. So join me next time in our next video. Thank you, and keep practicing. If you have any question, just write to me at jollynachibirango@gmail.com. Be blessed.